I'm back. I'm Jack Remington of the Jack Remington eBay channel. Got some goodies the other day. Got some in the mail. Got stuff in the mail every day. Whereas I'm so far behind. I'm still trying to play catch up. Still trying to keep the other channels going. Very, very difficult, but that's okay. Having fun. Giving it my best shot. So let's take a look. I went to an estate sale. The estate sale advertised comic books and U.S. coins and gold coins. I have absolutely no interest in gold coins. Because many, many years ago when I did coins as a child, and coins as a teenager, coins as a younger man, gold wasn't out of sight until it hit $8.95 one time. I believe it was 1981. And I got burned trying to play a little bit of gold, but I made money at silver. I made more money at silver to cover my loss with this Merrill Lynch CMA account I had back when I was in my 20s. So this Hunt Brothers cornered silver and pushed up to 51 something before the Department of Justice and the FCC stepped in and said you can't monopolize the silver holdings and the Treasury or whatever. And the Hunt Brothers took a drubbing, but I made my money. I mean, I remember buying silver at like $3 an ounce, and I got pushed. I sold at 50, just $1 less than a high. Probably the biggest thing I ever made at the time of my life. So long story short, I didn't go for the gold coins. They were just going for $10,000. I mean, just forget it. They had no comics. They said the guy came in from San Francisco, the Bay Area, and I was lucky to get this information. They didn't want to tell you shit. He said, yeah, this guy, some guy and his wife came here, some big deal. And he said, I can't tell you his name. I said, I'm not asking for his name. What did you have? If you don't mind telling me. They had, they had Superman #3, Batman #5, stuff like that. And then he came in, he paid cash, and then they're gone. Had one box of comics, gold and some silver. Had some early Spider-Man, whatever. So, but I missed it, so I shouldn't even be mentioning it. I'm only mentioning it because the gas being $6.50 a gallon here where I'm living right now. I drove all the way up there to Santa Maria, which is like 2.5 hours away, and I fought that. And there's so big traffic. Traffic hasn't decreased. As a matter of fact, it's increases. They've had an increase in gas. I don't know what's going on here in my area of the country. I've been taking on the chin the last 10 years. When I started this thing with comic books, 1 out of 3 or 4 trips I would make on yards, even just yard sales, I'd get something. Now it's like one in between one of every 10 to 25 trips. So you're wasting a lot of gas on your time off on early Saturday, Sunday mornings. You can come away with nothing. So driving home, she saw a sign, hey, check out this church over here. I didn't see it. I'm driving. They were having a Sunday sale, drive for the Ukraine refugees. So I got on the ramp and somehow got turned back around. It took 15 minutes. The traffic was so bad. And there was a lot of cars, a lot of traffic. And I thought, well, let's just take a break and stretch our legs out. And we're walking around, and the very first booth we got to, the guy had some comic books. So let's go over what I got in northern Santa Barbara County. I got a Star Wars #11. It's about a 9.0. I was just shocked. I just cannot believe I got this comic book for $5. Star Wars #11 for $5. 2 tables away, table #3, he had 2 Spider-Man comic books. Copper Age. The Amazing Spider-Man #254 is about a 9.6. I can't find anything wrong with it. And I can't believe it's in such great condition. I got this for $5. He gave it to me for free. The Amazing Spider-Man. I don't even know what it is. It's a regular Spider-Man. It was issue #395. He said, here, I said, go ahead and take this one too. Now I'm done with the comics. And I looked at him. I said, well, did you have more? He said, yeah. He had Captain Marvel #1, Captain Marvel #3. He had some late 1960s. Yeah, Submariner #10. He said, but he said he can't remember them all. They were his relatives' comics. That's all he would tell me. Booth #10. I got this. I mean, when was the last time you saw one of these in the wild? X-Men #105. And what? X-Men #105. And now I know I got it for $5 because the staple's not attached at the top, at the front part of it, but it's firmly attached on the back cover. So it's still going to be a qualified comic. And I didn't see that the staple was popped on the bottom end there. So, but I was so excited. But I didn't even take it out of the bag. That's on me. Early bronze, X-Men '94, X-Men #142. A lot of them sell for premium to get any kind of grade at all. I have sold some of these on eBay for a couple $100 at times. And that was all we could find. A guy did have some coins, but he was charging eBay prices and heritage auction prices. I can't pay that. And he had some beautiful Carson City, Morgan Dollar Carson Cities, but he was asking for $300. I can't pay that for that. Can't even sell them on eBay for that. You can on Heritage if they're graded right, if they come out mid-state 64 and above. But this is the comic book channel primarily. We don't do much coins for now. That's going to change. So driving back down to heading to Ventura, I stopped at a couple of shops. Ventura had 5 comic book shops for about 5 years. Now they're down to 3. They lost Ralph's Comic Corner. He broke off from the guy in Metro in Santa Barbara many, many years ago. And I've known Ralph Holt for 30 years. I met him before I even moved to California. I was visiting here. And I wish Ralph well, despite him being on the other side of the aisle. And he no longer has a high opinion of me because of my political stances. So it's a shame politics got to take place in the comic book world. But let's face it, we are a divided country. And it's probably at its worst peak. It's worse than the Civil War in the 1860s. Having said that, my wife wanted to go to a place. They have the Ventura swap meet. And I said, I want to stop here and I want to check it out one last time. Haven't gotten comic books in like over 15 years there. It was a decent place to get comic books. And I even got a Silver Surfer #1 there many, many years ago. But then it turned into a knockoff swap meet where they had knockoff ties, knockoff socks, knockoff tools. It's just they bring the stuff in from Tijuana, Mexico, and they bring stuff in from Canada. They fly in from Canada, turn into a street market, a food market, a farmer's market. But I happened to stop there. If I'm going to waste the gas, was going to go through here and stop at these comic shops, drive up to one telephone road, and go past Ventura College, and I picked up 2 comic books. Instead of having booth numbers, you go into rows at the swap meet, and we saw the usual. They're selling potatoes, they're selling fruits and vegetables, they're selling T-shirts, beat up records, posters, the junk, and you just keep going by. And I saw the guy had underneath him yellow umbrella to keep the sun off of it. And I looked, and this is what he had. He had the Topps Comics Three Stooges #2. This thing is about a 9.8. I mean, I'm afraid to retake it out of the bag. I bought a collection from the guy at the Yorba Linda in the comic show. They used to have it 3 or 4 times every quarterly. Then they started having it every annually. And this was before COVID-19, so I'm going to say 4 years ago. And he had 20 of these, and I picked them up for next to nothing. And he gave me a pretty good deal. And I've sold some of them, but the last few times they haven't sold. But this thing is just perfect. I mean, I can't find anything wrong with it. I don't like to give 9.8s on comic books when I sell on eBay. And it's got the bone white pages. This comic book's better than the ones I bought from the guy at Yorba Linda. So, I mean, I can't find anything. So happy to get this for $3. And I said, do you have any more? I have a little line of questions I have when I get done with deal. Do you have any more? Can I get your number and call you if you get anything? Most of them say no. They don't want you bothering them when they leave the swap meet, which is, I understand. He said, there's some old lady down there got a bunch of Spider-Man. I said, where? And she said, all the way in the last corner, the corner of the parking lot. And I walked down there, I saw about 20 guys my age. They were all hunking over these boxes. Oh my God, I'm not going to get nothing. So by the time I got there, it was all drecked, it was all beat up. A lot of it wasn't even bagged and boarded. They just found them somewhere. They said, yeah. I said, I won a storage auction in San Diego. My daughter is in the convalescent home. She's had a stroke, so I'm up here taking care of my daughter for this weekend, and I brought some stuff up. And then while my husband's watching our daughter for a while, I'm here at the booth, and when he comes back, I'm going to go back over to spend time with the daughter. So, okay. So I went through all the boxes. My wife's calling. She's got nothing but junk. Let's go. And the last box on the left-hand side, far away from her little cash register, far away from her chairs, far away from everything, it was stuck in the corner. And I thought, well, I see one thing is bagged and boarded. You could see it from the other comics that were all folded over, crunched over. And this is what it was. Amazing Spider-Man #69 was stuck in the corner. I mean, I got lucky, but I mean, if it just caught my eye. And it's not in the best of shape. It's a subscription copy. It got folded in half back in the day when they used to take them in the mailers. And I'm going to try to tilt it just where you can see the crease. They will fold a comic vertically and send it in the brown wrapper. I used to get a subscription to the Avengers comics when I was a boy. So, but it looks like it's been pressed out. But I didn't want to bug the lady. I didn't ask her any questions. But this is still a solid fine -5.5 with off-white to white pages. Nothing missing. No, you can't do this in front of the people when you're inspecting the comics. They'll think you're some kind of weirdo. But it's, not missing any pages, no coupons cut, nothing written in there. The staples are perfect, no rust, and for $5. So it was a good trip. So it's going to pay for my gas. And when's the last time you got a Amazing Spider-Man number 69 in the wild like that? It's been a while. Or Star Wars 11. I mean, I can't think of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, it's always a great day to be an American. Always a great day to be a comic book collector. Stay within your means. Learn from the big sellers' mistakes. Watch your expenses. Stay within your means. What you don't spend is what makes you as a comic book collector / dealer. So I hope this video helped you at all. Hope you like these videos. Leave comments below. Let's blow this channel up. Let's make something happen. Thank you, and have a great day.